Hi and welcome. I'm joined by 5 Eurovision fans ready to discuss one of this year's Eurovision entries. My name is Charlotte, I'm from Denmark, and I'm your host today. Now, let's meet our panel of Eurovision fans before we start talking about the entry from North Macedonia. Jacques, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I can, Charlotte. Thank you very much. My name is Jacques. I'm from the Netherlands. I've been a journalist in the Eurovision Song Contest for 30 years, and I'm very pleased to be here tonight.
Hi, my name is Josef. I'm 29 years old and I'm from the Czech Republic, and I work as a data analyst, and I'm a huge fan of Eurovision since 2007 when Czech Republic made its debut at Eurovision in Helsinki.
Hi, my name is Alberte. I'm 21 years old and I'm from Denmark. I've been watching Eurovision since 2010 and I've been a fan since 2014. And basically, Eurovision is like second Christmas. It's the best time of the year, really.
Hi, I'm Michael. I'm from Scotland and I've been a fan of the Eurovision Song Contest for more than 20 years before Macedonia or North Macedonia made their debut at the Eurovision Song Contest.
Hi, my name is Luke. I'm 29 years old. I'm from Malta. I've been a fan for Eurovision since 1998, and that was the year that North Macedonia made its debut. But I'm not going to continue on what happened on the night, right?
And with that, we are ready to talk about the entry from North Macedonia. Vasil has been reselected to represent the country this year, but it didn't happen without drama. As he presented the song Here I Stand, a piece of art in the music video was heavily discussed because it had a resemblance to the Bulgarian flag. And he went out editing the video, removing that piece of art, and still there was petitions going on with people wanting him disqualified as the participant for the country. It even went as far as the broadcaster saying that they would look into the situation and come with a verdict on what they thought. And in the end, they decided to stand by their choice, and as such, it will be Vasil representing the country this year. And a part of the controversy also had to do with that that Vasil has been out saying that yes, he has dual citizenship. His grandmother is Bulgarian, but anyway, here we have Vasil, and Here I Stand. And does this song work for you? If we start with Jacques?
Well, mixed feelings. Although I have written a musical myself, I am not such a fan of musical tunes, like the overly sweet musical Disney-like song that Vasil is going to perform on the stage of Rotterdam. Here I Stand. It doesn't mean that I can't relate to this song, because I can and will judge it on its merits, because I truly appreciate his voice, his stellar vocal performance. Vasil has a charming voice, knows how to use it, and does that extremely well. Last year, I wasn't a huge fan of his song You, but I do prefer that contemporary ballad over this year's North Macedonian entry. The song contains a few highlights well deserved to mention: the beautiful backings, its rich orchestral arrangement. But all in all, I feel it sounds a wee bit too sweet for everyone's liking, and I'm afraid that Here I Stand won't stand out enough to get the masses to vote for Vasil to the finals. Sorry.
And Josef, what do you think?
Well, here I partially agree with Jacques. I love musicals. I'm a huge fan of musicals besides Eurovision. So in the moment when Here I Stand was released, I was on one side I wasn't happy because I loved Vasil's previous works like Sudbina, which was also considered by some fans as one of the possible Eurovision entries. And I didn't like much last year's entry, You, but I somehow started very quickly to love this song because of its orchestral arrangement, the backing vocalist, it's the choir from the US, and how emotional it is. And taking into consideration that Vasil is probably one of the best technical singers in this year's competition, I think that when this song is performed live in Rotterdam, I think that it will be much better than in the studio version, but maybe not enough to qualify, even though I love it.
And Alberte?
I'm in the opposite boat. I hate it. It's my second to last place. I think it's a genuinely awful song. I think it's pretentious, and it's, like Jacques said, it's overly sweet. It's just him saying, my heart is pure, and here I am, and everybody come look at me. And I don't really like that. I love musicals as well, like a lot, but I think this is too much for Eurovision. Like, this is the stuff that a fantasy character would sing in a musical, and for a real person to sing it, it doesn't really translate well in my mind. So I'm not a fan at all.
Yeah, I really like it. The first time I heard it, it's definitely, I definitely think it should be in a Disney film. It's perfect for Aladdin, perfect for Beauty and the Beast. The thing I also like about it is his song, and I'd say the only other song is Leslie Roy's Maps for Ireland, is the only two songs that I really do believe that the singers feel what they're singing. I think they're just not singing a song, they're singing what they mean. The message that they're putting into the song is sincere. He's had a hard time, didn't deserve this. I didn't like You. I do love this song. And I'm hearing now that 3 people like it, and so I was thinking it was kind of doomed, but maybe we're not the only 3 that like it. Maybe there are quite a few, so we'll have to see how it goes. I think he'll perform it really well.
And Luke, what do you think about the song?
And I agree with Alberte. I hate the song. I really, really hate it. I find it too boring, too cliche. Been there, done that. We know all about you. Everything like that. I mean, okay, yeah, I love musicals. I love Disney cartoons. I would pretty much watch them growing up. But I mean, that's all in the past, you know. I think he had a really good voice, and yeah, he is really sincere. I'm pretty sure of it, and I think he will do a really good job at Rotterdam. But I don't like the song. It's not the song that it's in the bottom, but it's second to bottom.
Things haven't certainly been easy for North Macedonia. I actually feel sorry for their fans. From 2008, they had 4 years not reaching the final. Then they made it in 2012, but then they were just followed by 6 years with non-qualifications. In 2019, they managed again and achieved their best ever result, 7th place. Back then, Vasil was actually backing singer for Tamara Todevska. Will he get into the final himself this time? Some of you have already been mentioning a bit about it, but let's just get that straight. Jacques, what do you think?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
And Josef?
Even though I would love to see North Macedonia in the final, I am afraid that when it's happening, I'm afraid that he will not make it, but I wish he would do so.
No, I don't think he will make it into the final. I hope he won't make it into the final. I loathe this song. No.
Michael, can you bring some confidence?
No, sadly, if me and all my friends and everybody I knew was voting, then he'd get into the final. But unfortunately, it's a big wide Europe, and it hasn't looked good. I haven't seen anybody on the internet or seen any indication that the song's going to make it to the final. But I wish it would, but I'm going to have to unfortunately say no.
The fortunate no. I think it's this song and Slovenia song, which are the absolute no for me from semi-final one. And the others, they just played, but for me, no.
I actually felt so sorry for Vasil and what he went through. It was, in my opinion, totally unjustified. Vasil is a fantastic singer, and I really, really loved his entry, You, from last year. I also like Here I Stand. It's a really powerful song. As Michael was saying, it's kind of Disney-ish. I'm also feeling that. There is something missing, however, for me to bring out the absolute highest points. But I actually think this song will qualify for the final because I think it will stand out being that impressive, and his voice that will carry this song to the final. If we use the Eurovision scale from 0 to 8, 10 and 12 points to rate this song, I will give this Here I Stand 8 points. But Vasil himself, he deserves my 12 points. What do you guys think? How many points? Starting with Luke?
1 point. No one deserves a 0 in Eurovision, so I'm going to give it 1.
Michael?
I give the song 8 points.
Alberte?
I'm gonna go ahead and do what Luke didn't do. I'm sorry, North Macedonia, 0 points.
Ooh, then Josef?
Yeah, I will upgrade Alberte's 0 with 1 before, so I will give Vasil at 10 points.
That's the spirit. And Jacques, what do you say?
The song itself gets 3 points, but for the backings, the orchestra and the voice, it gets 7. So all in all, it gets 5 points.
Does anyone have something they would like to add regarding the North Macedonian entry?
Yes, I just want to add one more thing, maybe a question to think about, because when I heard it for the first few times and then I focused on the lyrics and on the meaning, I somehow, after a few listenings, got the impression that it actually sounds and looks like a coming out song. If you think about the lyrics that are there, I somehow felt like here I am, here I stand, this is me and take me as I am. So somehow it just felt to me as a coming out song, which probably is not the intention, but it's just how it feels for me.
Well, I'm sure Vasil is a nice guy and everything, and I definitely agree that he doesn't deserve the hate, but I just can't bring myself to like this song at all. I'm sorry, Vasil. Just, it's a no from me.
And with that, I would like to say thank you to our panel and to our viewers. We'll soon return with new panel members and the rest of the 2021 songs. Take care. And don't forget to subscribe and follow Eurovisionary. Bye, guys.
Bye.
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 Bye.